Hey guys, welcome back to Super Soccer Time. Some very exciting things have happened. Topps Chrome checklist has dropped. I'm going to go over the elephant in the room first, which, as I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail and the title, Luka Modric is the only Croatian in the set. So for me, I was very excited about this set. Now I'm not so excited when there's only one player. It kind of makes it so that I don't want to buy the boxes. I can just pay for Luka Modric in a couple different breaks and probably get all of his cards. Or even if I'm willing to be patient, his cards will hit eBay once people rip them and I can buy them directly. However, it doesn't mean that it's not news for all of us as to what is going on in the set. It looks like it is not a style change of UCC flagship at all. That's a disappointment. Besides the fact that there's only one Croatian in the past UCC flagship set, there were 5 Croatians. So there was Luka Modric, there was Mateo Kovacic, there was Josko Gvardiol, there was Ivanovic, and then there was a Marks of Excellence Davor Suker card. And as I'm talking, I will put those in the video for you to see what those look like. Now there's only Modric, and that's really disappointing because I really felt like Perisic should have been included. But I don't want to go on a rant because I already filmed this video once and I went on this like 25-minute rant and I realized you guys didn't want to watch that. So I just trashed it, went right back into it. So I'm going to be going into the set list, saying what's in the set. And if you are watching this video, go down into the description. Even before the description, I'm going to have a link to the page that has the set list on it. You can look at the set list. If there's players you want, maybe this is the set for you. It's just first impressions for me. This is not the set for me. However, doesn't mean that you don't need that information. So let's get right at it. So, UEFA, club competitions, checklist. There are 200 base cards, as there always is. 149 is Luka Modric. A lot of the other players you've seen before. One other disappointment for me is that since 2016, Dinamo Zagreb hasn't had a single card in Champions League. They make the stickers, but they don't put them in. I think if you're going to be doing the club competitions, maybe it would be a nice gesture to put one card from every team. And then after that, you can put additional players if you like. That would be nice. It'd be nice to see a Dinamo Zagreb card again in club competitions, especially because it's almost been 10 years since they've been in it. Topps made a really big deal about Martin Bertina in Euros, and especially in Euros Chrome. And you guys actually, my shorts of his cards have been amazing. They've most of them have hit almost 1,000 views. We had our first video that hit 1,200 views. So the channel is growing and people are watching, and that's great. But it would be nice. It'd be nice to see Dinamo Zagreb, also considering that they're in Champions League just about every year. It'd be nice to see some cards from them. That's not included in this base set. The first insert we see is Veterans and Rookies Star Ball variation. It seems that the Star Ball card is available for every single base card. So that variation is not going to be very expensive. I like Star Ball cards, both the printed ones and the metal Star Ball cards. So there is a Luka Modric Star Ball card. For Veterans and Veterans and Rookies Hero variations, there seems to be about 20-25 cards, and none of them are Luka Modric. I do see Christian Pulisic in there, but that's it for that. For the Youth League, nobody that I'm really familiar with, but you can look at the set yourself. Final Destination, I don't see any players that I really follow in there. It seems like there is a smattering of the other teams that are included in this set in the Final Destination. Wonder Kids, it's your usual suspects, your Hendricks, your Lamine Yamals, Kevin, different guys like that, Pau Victor, they're in there in the Wonder Kids, no Croatian players. Golazo, my favorite card, in any set, no Croatian players, and honestly, looking at that set, I'm wondering why some of these players were picked for a Golazo card. Circle of Power, there is no Croatians, no Luka Modric in that part of it. So I don't know. I'm going to keep looking as I read these things off to you. I'm going to see if I can find examples of them online. At this point, there's not a lot of that. Topps Chrome Youthquake, your normal characters that you always see. Again, Endrick, Archie Gray. You're familiar with these names. Mikey Moore. these are the same youth players that Topps has been pushing on us in multiple sets for multiple years. So there's no surprises. Starball Legends. And this is something where there's a Ronaldo and a Messi card. And I'm going to talk about this a couple times in this video. I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing Ronaldo and Messi in the Champions League cards. I know the only reason they're there is to make money, and Topps is a for-profit business. I get that. I am not as mad when they put Ronaldo and Messi in Starball Legends. When you have an insert that's just for retired or gone players, I agree with that. When you put them in other inserts, I disagree with that. So that's going to be my first mention of Ronaldo and Messi, which Ronaldo went to Oil League and Messi went to Burger League. Soccer Brush, there seems to only be 10 cards of those. Shadow Etch, there's 15 cards. Radiating Rookies, it's the same thing all over again with 10 rookies. Tifo, have no idea what that is. There's 10 of those cards. Ronaldo's in there. It seems to be all veteran cards again. Ronaldo's in there. Messi is not in that set. Munich at Night, there's 10 of those representing different teams, but there's only 10, and Real Madrid gets 2 of those. And even though I'm a Real Madrid fan, I don't think that's right. I think if you're going to have Munich at Night, you get to have 1 per team. I disagree with that. Topps Chrome White Noise, there's 10 of those. Helix, there's 11 of those. There's a card for the Chrome Trophy, for the UCL Trophy, the UEL Trophy, and the UECL Trophy, which is the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Europa Conference League. So there'll be a picture of the trophy, so you can see what that looks like. But it's already a little symbol on the cards anyway, so you should know what that trophy looks like. And here's a big problem I have. The Grail card for Champions League. It's Lionel Messi. Not once, but twice. Lionel Messi at PSG, who never won Champions League with PSG. So I'm going to call bogus on that. Lionel Messi at Barcelona, who did win Champions League with Barcelona. But you're telling me that the number 1 card, the chase card, the best card in the set is someone who doesn't even play in the league. I disagree with that. I don't have a problem with you putting Messi or Ronaldo or any of these players in the context of a veterans card or even a veterans auto card or marks of excellence, which has been used for current players and veterans before. I have a problem with the Grail card, the big chase card, being Messi. Why couldn't it be Mo Salah or someone else who's having a huge year? That's who it should be. It shouldn't be Messi, and that's just my opinion. Autographs. I didn't sit here and count it, but I went through the pages. There seems to be more autographs than there are base cards, because if you go through the list, they've mixed in veterans cards into the base card autographs. And some I see at the top of my head, Sebastian Schweinsteiger, Zidane, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There are a ton of veterans cards, again, in the base set autos. This needs to be differentiated. The base set cards should have base set autos. Veterans cards should have veterans autos. You're selling the past, and what makes Champions League soccer exciting is that it's always changing. It's always new. There's always new people coming in. There's always up-and-coming players. Let's see something different, okay? Future Stars autographs, you know who they usually do for Future Stars. There are dual autograph cards, some that stick out to me. Tukmeni and Camavinga for Real Madrid. Thomas Mueller and Joshua Kimmich for Bayern Munich. Harry Kane and Jamal Musiala also for Bayern Munich. There's some really great dual auto cards, and I have to say they are great dual auto cards. But for Barcelona, again, Ronaldinho and Messi, it's going to be worth a lot of money. I get that. Neither of them play anymore. Let's stick with who we got in the league. There are triple autographs, and there are a ton. And of course, Messi is one of them for Barcelona. Same point, and I'm going to move on. Except that there is one funny thing. Every triple auto card are players from the same team except one. They made a Wales one with Ian Rush, Gareth Bale, and Ryan Giggs playing for Liverpool, Hotspur, and United. 3 different clubs on one triple auto card. That's different, and I have to say, I'm going to tip my hat to that one. That one makes sense, even though Gareth Bale is retired. I think you get one pass to get away with something cool like that, but after that, forget it. There are quad auto cards. And again, Ronaldinho and Messi are one of them for Barcelona. And I hope you guys realize by now I'm over it, right? There's quad auto pundits. And then there's black laser autographs, which we have seen many times before. Seems to be about 50 or 60 of those. They're just modified base card autos. You know that, I know that. There are autograph books, of which there's 4 different ones: Barcelona, Man City, AC Milan, Real Madrid. Real Madrid does not include Luka Modric. Manchester City does not include Josko Gvardiol. I'm sorry, that's bogus. It's bogus. That Gvardiol was not included in this set at all. Especially when you're doing a Man City card, I feel like he should have been included. There's Wonder Kids autographs. There's Global Attraction autographs. Again, Messi's in there again. I don't know what we're up to, 7, 8 different Messi autos. He's gone. Okay? I don't know how to tell the Champions League or Topps this. It's like when you ask a girl out to prom and she says no, or even if you go to prom with a girl one year and then she's like the next year she doesn't want to go with you, she goes with someone else and she's gone. Stop obsessing over her. Have some self-confidence. Can we just deal with the players we have now? Again, I'm not against a veteran auto, but 7 different Messi autos now, it's absurd. Let's continue. Starball Legends autographs. Oh, there's a Messi auto. Surprise, surprise. Marks of Excellence, 23-24. Not the same players they had in Marks of Excellence for the last set. There's a Messi auto. That's it. That's it. That's my whole review. I encourage you guys to look at the list yourselves. I, as I'm sure you were aware, really have a problem with the Messi autos in Champions League, especially when he's still playing. And Topps makes MLS cards. I can understand after he retires, if you want to have a veteran card and have Messi sign it, I get that. But it seems to me like they are milking him for as many autos as they can while they have him contractually obligated. Is that exciting to you as collectors, that that's all that is? And if you already own a Messi auto and you value it, how do you feel that they're coming out with 9 different Messi autos in one set? Don't you think that's going to make the one you already have worth less? Or better yet, you have a Messi auto from Barcelona while he was actually playing for Barcelona. And they're cranking him out like there's no tomorrow, especially after the whole Messi auto being fake, signed by his brother controversy. I'm not impressed by this set. I'm not as excited about it as I was. I will probably buy Luka Modric in a break or two just to see if I get lucky. If I get a good deal on it after the set's been out for a while, like maybe it comes down in price after the initial wave, and GameStop has a deal, I might buy it. I might buy one hobby box to do an opening with you guys so you can see what the cards look like. I am not going to invest into this set like I was going to before. That's it. If it's worth it to you, don't let me stop you though, okay? Last thing, you've stayed to the end of this video. You can put in the comments who's your favorite Croatian player, and I will show you every card I have from that player, okay? Even cooler, I will mention you in that video. I will title the video for you. It's already been done with Luka Modric. So Luka Modric is off the table. And as many of you want to comment as you want, I will make a video for each and every one of you showing you every card I have from that player in my collection. If one of you says Davor Suker, and the next guy says Davor Suker, the first person who comments, they get the video titled after them. So watch in the comments. But for now, Luka Modric is off the table. So it's got to be somebody else. The channel has been growing. We had our first video that hit 1,200 views. That's exciting. We're seeing our shorts really take off. Our long form videos are not taking off as much. It doesn't mean we're going to stop, because we know when people hit those, they will hit. But we really appreciate those of you that are with us. The channel has been fun. I've enjoyed the interactions I've had with people. I've enjoyed people reaching out and contacting me, giving me ideas, enjoying the things we're doing. I enjoy you. I hope you enjoy us. If you want to see things, put it in the comments, you know. We love Croatian soccer. We love Croatian soccer cards. And that's what we're here for, because really there isn't a channel for that. So I hope you guys are having a happy Easter. As you can see, I have my not pink, my salmon festive Easter polo on today. I was outside grilling with this. It's my Easter polo. I usually only wear it once a year. So I hope you guys are having a happy Easter. God bless. The Lord has risen. Alleluia.